the home of the Falcons. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Atlanta Falcons. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Jason Sanders has us ready for the start. And we are underway here in Atlanta. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set!
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. And it's a positive start. A gain of 5 to get things going.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4.
Back! 1918!
They'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. It's good for a Niners first down.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. That's good for 27 and a first down. So they come to the line for first down and 10. He'll drop to throw. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
It's 2nd down.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
Total team effort anytime you have a run of this size, Mike. Blockers up front give you the seam to hit, but it was the vision to see the hole and the speed to chew up those yards. His teammates at the 2nd level hitting blocks gave him just enough time to push this one downfield.
And he's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal. Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Try it again here from the 7-yard line. 2nd down and goal.
Stephanie! Cowboy 80! 70, 79 Bronco!
Back to throw. A throw there on 2nd down. Going to be incomplete.
Goes without saying, like, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. And I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. The worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
So, trying to make a statement on this opening drive. Going to go for it on 4th and goal.
18 Rattler!
Now they'll set up to throw. This is caught for a touchdown. There is a penalty flag down. Let's see if this one holds up. Now to try here for the point after. He's got it. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here's a first carry for their running back, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
He'll look to throw. A toss left side, caught by his running back. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. It's good for a Falcon first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Hold it ready.
2nd and 10.
Cup 19. Cup 19.
A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation. Being offensively, it makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
He'll let this one go long for Williams. That is brought in. And he will score. Jamison Williams. Touchdown Falcons. His 6th touchdown now for the season. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Mustang 19. Buffalo 18. Ali.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll throw it left, and that's his running back. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. At the 44-yard line.
That's caught by Watkins. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, an underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, 49ers.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. The think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
70, 19, ready.
Handoff here, up the middle, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Ready up.
It is 2nd and 9.
Set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
19,
Blitz coming. He'll throw it on the run to the right. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take possession here at their own 6.
First and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
Warriors, 7. Here we go, here we go. Go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Okay, ready?
Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
Let's go now.
He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Up the sideline to the 40. And he is going to be out of bounds. It is a big play there for the Falcons. 38 yards. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
Ready? Ready,
He's got it at the 7. And he'll get into the end zone. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown Atlanta. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
This is a great example here, Mike, of an offense and a quarterback that is just in complete control and rhythm. Not only is he able to deliver this ball on target downfield, but the accuracy is what allows his receiver to stay on his feet, pick up the remaining yards after the catch, and walks it in for a touchdown.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 2. Ready?
Driver start on the ground, and he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Falcons with the early lead. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. Now, faking the give, out to his right. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
79 Broncos. Ready?
This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, 49ers. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike. I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
26-yard line.
On the jump. Let's go. 70, let's go.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. From the 31, here is second down and 5.
Ready? Hit.
Throwing now from the gun. The second down throw is incomplete.
I think now we're starting to see this defense start to make some adjustments. We saw him give up a few plays earlier in the game, especially to this back. So he's someone they have to understand. He's not just going to hurt you on the ground. He also is a threat in the passing game. So nice job there making some adjustments on the back end, and they forced the incomplete.
Open man, right side. He's got it. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
Trap 60, trap 60. Ready, ready?
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll air this one out for Watkins. To the goal line and in. Jordan Watkins. Touchdown, San Francisco. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in. I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hey, smash, ready?
Now a give up the middle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second and 9.
60 Vikings, crack on leading. Check, hurt.
They'll stick with him again. And And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down.
30-yard line. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Ready?
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike. This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
And the Falcons, first down.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Atlanta.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets. It puts so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
This one's going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screenplays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Ready?
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
Here we go. 76.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
65 catch. Get it?
They'll throw out of the gun. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Come on. Set. Ready?
The flag is down. It's a gain of a yard. But let's check the call. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment.
Top 60.
They'll look to throw. He'll air this one out for Watkins. He's got it! And he's going to take this one all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Forward, Stephanie, go!
Back to throw here to begin the drop. He'll go right and find his running back. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
He'll drop to throw. Moving to his right. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
The timing of the jet sweep is critical. If you can get the ball carrier past the end man on the line, typically there's a lot of space downfield, but give credit to the defense. They saw this one play out, they reacted quickly, and they're able to throw him down for a loss.
That's into traffic, but taken in. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They get 19 on that pass play. It's good for a Niners first down. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground. It's about 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Buffalo 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he's got this one complete to Watkins. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Come on, come on. Good.
Out of the gun is a run up the gut. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. On is Santos for the PAT. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. And they are unable to tack on the extra point. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Now a hit, and he lost the football. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Get it. 19 Lions.
Heel looks to throw. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
First and 10. At their own 23-yard line.
Check, Bobcat, check. Set.
Third quarter begins with a run. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second.
From the
and
24
9.
now, here's second down and 9.
Here we go, here we go.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. Call it a gain of 13. It's good for a Falcon first down.
First down.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
18.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And he will be taken down, but there is a penalty flag down. A silly penalty may erase the turnover.
Let's go now.
Up the middle they go. And he'll be hauled down and about the 35-yard line.
Hurry.
And the Falcons first down.
Ready.
Throwing now on first and 10. Moving outside the pocket. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. They get 12 yards on that pass. First down, Atlanta.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Bronco, come on, come on.
Now give on the ground. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Ready, break. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Here we go, Scott. Let's go.
Back to throw. That is going to be thrown in. He's got it. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Falcon. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure, and I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
On the set. Let's go. 7 times, 19, Tiger, 9.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. There's a throw right side. To be incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
A dive, and he's got it. What an effort. What a catch. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 42 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
70, hot 70.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Thrown left side, the catch is made. Well, that help is going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. Electrifying run, bringing it all the way inside the 15-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 52 yards. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Ready, go.
Now this time he'll set up to throw. Flush to his right, and he won't try to risk much more, sliding down a gain of 3.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Let's go now. Come my team. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's complete to DK. And he's in. Jim DK. Touchdown, Atlanta. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Falcons are back within 6.
Falcons 31.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Showing off the big legs. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready, set. Here we go.
Finding room across midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This one taken at the 7. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Come on. Set.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Rolling right. Off he goes. And And he'll slide to a hook after picking up about 6.
19 Tiger, 19
Brings up
Tiger.
second and 4.
79
At the
Broncos.
40-yard line.
Ready.
Throwing now from the gun. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
19 Lions.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Go check. Go. Ready, ready.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. He'll bring up third down.
Viking HD.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 2.
Forced out left. And he'll get beyond the marker before giving himself up. That's a first down.
Anytime a quarterback decides to tuck it and turn himself into a runner, you can just feel the sideline hold their breath. They're just hoping that he gets down, picks up enough for the first down, but more importantly, protects himself so he can get himself back up and continue on.
Forced out wide. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
And I think that's the sign of a quarterback who's learned his lesson. He's already got 2 picks on the day. Certainly doesn't want to throw a third. So good decision. Just throw it away.
Ready, ready. Panthers 60 by 6. 60 by 6.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up third down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 3.
Cougar 19.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons. Sanders here for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Falcons will cut the deficit to 7. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18. Hey, Smith. Ready.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
So back and forth they go as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 44-yard line, here's second down and a yard. And left side, it's caught. in business inside the 30-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Brings up second and a yard.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll step up and run this. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, 49ers. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a two-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a two-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to throw yourself back in it.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
At their own 33-yard line.
Check. Panther 60 by 6.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Falcons, first down.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Checking it down, this one is caught. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 19 more on that one, and another first down.
50 Bobcat. Steady.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw, and that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Ready, set. Here we go. Ready.
Now, faking the give. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack, but then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there, probably the best possible outcome.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Gravity Lions, 18, Pioneer.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the 4th. They will turn it over on down.
On the jump. Stephanie. 60 Eagles, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
And he's able to push his way forward. A gain of about 2. It'll be 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll air this one out for Watkins. And this This will be incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
A pickup there of 13. First down, 49ers.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
He'll look deep, left sideline.
And as the game goes on, these are the throws they got to find a way to connect with, those chunk plays. I like the idea of pushing it downfield, but the next time they get an opportunity, they've got to find a way to connect.
Cougar 19. Stop below 18.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the 4th quarter, and that's a gift. And that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense.
Putting the tight end in motion.
Ready.
A 3rd down. We'll try to get it on the ground. 18 yards on the pickup there. It's good for a Niners first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry, and anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This is hot toward the side of the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now. I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Makes the score Niners 59, Falcons 38.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Here comes a return from the end zone. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On the set. 79 Broncos. Get it. Let's go.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
They'll look to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Niners have got it. And he's going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Let go.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The tackle makes the 36-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Ready.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
Okay.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Ready.
And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten the yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
38-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
Set. Ready.
He'll look to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
It's a pickup of 14, and the decision to go for it pays off.
1st down.
Steady.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And is downfield to the tight end pitch. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a 1st down.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
Back to the air one more time. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in.
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This fielded at about the 9. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
Bronco 80. 18, 5 years.
On play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll air this one out for Watkins. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Seven Pirates!
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Flush to his right. He's got it at the 7. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. They were forced to travel cross-country. They get the early start, 10 a.m. on their body clocks. They're happy now. They come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.